Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shantoni Lewis and I'm a qualified counsellor, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about setting healthy goals that we can keep for next year. So we're into a time of year that everyone's enjoyed Christmas. I hope that you guys have. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a good day anyway. But it's going to that time of year where it's coming to the end of the year and we're thinking about setting New Year resolutions and what we want to achieve for the new year. Now, it's a bit tricky because many of us set so many different goals that we want to achieve. For example, the main one is keeping a healthy weight. Many of us will go to the gym and sign up. Not me, I hate the gym, but those of you do probably sign up to the gym. And even if you've been to the leisure centre at some point and you see a whole crowd of people coming in from the beginning of January, and then looking around February, March, April, that big crowd of people who come to the gym for their New Year's resolution, it just starts to tail off, and you see less and less people. So according to Forbes, some studies have shown that around 80% of New Year resolutions actually fail, which is rather interesting, and only a few do succeed. So I kind of want to look at, why New Year resolutions do fail and ways in which we can set goals that are realistic, that we can actually achieve, and everything else. So there's this thing called SMART goals, and it's something that people set when they find a goal that they want to achieve, and that could be wanting to read a new book and start a book and maybe finish it within a month, or it could be learning how to swim, or it could be learning a new instrument, a new language, whatever it is that you want to achieve, that's what you set out to do. So there's different elements to SMART goals, which I'm going to go through with you right now. So the first thing of SMART, which is an acronym. So the first one is S, which means specific. So your goal needs to be specific to you. What exactly you want to accomplish? Why do you want to accomplish that goal? So for example, if it's a goal where you want to lead a healthy lifestyle or drink more water, you then really find out why you want to accomplish that, because all your values come into that. So with water, if you drink lots of water, it helps with your skin, it just helps you feel hydrated. Water is important for us anyway, so if you want to incorporate more water into your life, and that's your goal, then it's looking at why you want it to be accomplished, and how that will be done. And then you have measurable, which is the M in SMART, and that's looking at how you will know you'll succeed, how much change may need to occur, and how many actions or cycles will it take. So that's also looking at numbers, so and the time frame which you want that to be done for. So it could be you could say, okay, well, from January to June, you'd want to at least have drank so many, I don't know, maybe 8 glasses of water a day, because then you want to at this point see the results. So you may have like more glowing skin, clear skin, you probably feel a lot more healthier, less joint pain, a lot. So that's M. Then there's A in the SMART, which is called attainable. So that's looking at, do you have the resources that you need to achieve this goal? Is the goal reasonable? Like, can you actually achieve it? And is the goal likely to bring success? And if those are no, then you just need to find yourself a new goal. Then R is relevant. Is this a worthwhile goal? Will it be meaningful to manage for you? And can you commit to achieving this goal? Because many of us set loads of goals and we don't actually commit to achieving them. And we may start to commit to it in January, February maybe, and then later on we just forget about it. Then there's T, time bound. What is the deadline for reaching the goal, and when will we begin to take action? So if it's, for example, water drinking, like I said, you may have a deadline that you want to have, and that's okay. You can have a deadline for that, and then you will then look at when you'll want to start it, and whereabouts you'd want to end your goal and see results. So when I was looking at this whole thing, I was looking at the Forbes article on this, and it was saying that you can't set realistic goals without having values, because values are our guideposts, and they determine what's most important for us in our lives and what we need to spend majority of the time on in committing to those goals. So if those challenge, so like it's looking at those values to stretch yourself with new experiences, having new experiences, which is great. So if, for example, if health and fitness is your value, then you'll probably get a gym membership or go swimming, for example, and things like that. So it also looks at how values are not shoulds. So a should is like a societal pressure, like I should be spending more time eating healthy, or I should be spending more time doing exercise, or I shouldn't be eating loads of chocolate, for example. And oftentimes we set those shoulds as our goals, and they're not important to us because then we create the belief around things that are not important. So they may say that, exercise will make me a better person, or make me healthier, or I'll be liked a lot more. But if those behaviors are important in the first place, then we should already start to work towards them. Then they also suggested that goals are not a destination, but a journey of behaviors. So if you have a measurable goal, which is important, then it's a lot more easier. And then they suggested basically they're talking about how your environment also contributes to your goal and your accomplishments. So sometimes people, they don't want us to change because that means that their world also changes. So if you have a goal that's in conflict to your surroundings, then sometimes you may have to make extra sacrifices to make it work. Or you may have to maybe change your goals slightly for that. Sometimes it's not possible to switch new environments. For example, like if your environment is something to do with the workplace or at home, it's not easy to switch that. But like I said before, you might have to make extra sacrifices and maybe change it a little bit to suit your surroundings. Sometimes you may have to compromise too. So if you wanted to, I don't know, for example, start exercising in the week, but it's not accessible for you to do that, then you may have to say, okay, well, maybe decide to go like a Monday evening, or a Sunday afternoon, or Sunday morning, or something like that. So you can, continue with your goal and do what you need to do to accomplish that goal. I think when setting goals, it's important as well not to set huge, massive goals, that cause too much change in our lives. Half the times when we set huge goals, we don't follow them through, and we don't end up completing them, which can be irritating. So maybe try setting small, little goals that will help you to be where you want to be. But if you have a huge goal anyway, try and make that smaller, like you can achieve, and it's easier for you to reach, and it's not difficult for you, because that's the whole point. You want to set a goal resolution that's easy for you to eventually complete. And oftentimes, Forbes says that we sometimes measure the wrong things. So some of us may be in a position where, do we really want to get a degree, or is it a career change that we need to think about doing? Or, you know, you're running a marathon, but you don't want to do the training to get there. I mean, I know I don't want to be doing training to do a marathon, and that's for sure. Yeah, it's looking at a resolution list that's not complicated and that you can complete. And also with New Year's resolutions, it's also looking at the past and 12 months, and looking at planning for the next 12 in the future. And trying something different, trying something new that is achievable, that you can achieve within that year, and that isn't too hard, and that you can have fun with as well. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point, is you can have fun with whatever goal that you set to plan. So yeah, just make sure you follow the SMART goals. I'll put them at the bottom in the description link. But I hope this has helped you to set reasonable, specific, attainable, what is the R again? Relevant and time-bound goals that you can achieve and complete, and you'll look back and think, yeah, okay, that was successful. So I hope this video has helped you. I hope you all have a happy new year, and look forward to next year with you all and putting out more content. So please look out for those. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share these videos with those who you know. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much, everybody. Happy New Year.